Well, good afternoon. My name is Lance. I am a North Dakota Carnivore. Just coming in to see how's it going. Give you an update. I'm 269 days into my carnivore way of eating, my carnivore lifestyle that I'm doing. I've had some great results um, in those 269 days, uh, most of which, for me, is coming off medications. I've used to be on 5 blood pressure medications, believe it or not. And within 6 weeks, I was off of all 5 of those blood pressure medications. Now, I didn't just dive into carnivore the first time I heard it. I heard about it on, of all things, a TikTok video. Um, I was scrolling through TikTok one night. Guy comes on, talks about eating just meat and how great he was feeling and the benefits he's had from it. And don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. He doesn't give a rip. That was Carnivore Ray. Love his tagline. Um, Carnivore Ray, really good information in his videos that I first started watching. That got me to go into YouTube and got me go into Google and do a lot of searching, a lot of reading. Um, and the more big medicine doesn't like carnivore, the more it appealed to me. But also finding people like Dr. Ken Berry, uh, Dr. Sean Baker, Dr. Anthony Chafee, Dr. Tony Hampton, uh, Dr. Robert Silas. God, there's a shit ton of others. Eric Berg, Eric Westman. I mean, these are all doctors that are doing a ketogenic or carnivore lifestyle, and they're having great results for themselves and for the patients that they're being treated this way. So coming off of 5 blood pressure medications for me was tremendous. I also came off of my allergy medications that I had been on for 30 years or more. I mean, I had seasonal allergies that, well, they're all year round. They never stop going away. Oh, I got a visitor. Stella. Come here. Come here. Come here, Stella. Come here. Say hi. Come on. Come here. Come here. Yeah, here's my Stella Bella. Who's your Stella? Oh, cuckoo. Yeah, it's a cuckoo. So that's my granddaughter's Dalmatian. She loves attention. She's an attention hog. But that's beside the point. See, I got stuff in the background there. I've got a helium tank. I've got a workout bench. I got a dehydrator. So if you look at that workout bench, it's still it's still full of dust. But Stella's she's a very active, very very active dog. She has been with us for a while. I think she's 3 or 4 years old now. She's just a big puppy at heart. But getting back to mine, coming off all the medications, that's when I went on carnivore to see if I could get any improvement with my blood pressure, and I did. For 6 weeks, I came off of all my blood pressure medications again, and it was shortly after I came off all my blood pressure medications, I stopped taking my allergy meds. I haven't had my seasonal allergies all winter, which I had. My seasonal allergies turned into year-long allergies. I was allergic to basically breathing. It seemed like. Now, being out here in the springtime, where right now the tree pollen is really high, stuff like that is starting to get a lot up there. I feel it every once in a while. I feel it a little bit in my sinuses, but it's not to the point where I would be taking my medication again. I would be taking my allergy meds. Uh, but I don't need my allergy meds anymore. My mood has greatly improved. Um, I mean, There was no way I would ever sit in front of a camera and just talk like this before. Um, it just would have never happened. There are so many things that change in your body when you eat this way. And it's not a low carb diet. It's a high fat, high protein diet. I get the majority of my calories from fat. 70% of my calories I try to eat come from fat. The rest of the calories I get from the proteins. Um, I drink salt waters, electrolyte water, or that's it now. I gave up coffee. I have had coffee a handful of times since October. Um, Sometimes it just smells really good when the guys are making it at work, and I'll have a cup. There's a brand that I know I cannot drink because I will hurt the next day. And I always check to see what kind has been made. If it's that one brand, I will not drink it because I cannot. It doesn't taste that good. It doesn't taste better than I feel when I don't drink it. First day of my noodles. So, of everything that's happened, um, my sleep improving, my anxiety being gone, my mood being better, the mental clarity that comes with this, with everything, the greatest thing that I've had happen to me is getting off of the medications. Now, I started this diet 269 days ago. It's just about 9 months now. And I've been drug free for 8 months. For just about 8 months now, I've been free of my medications. It's great. Why would I want to pay pharmaceutical companies money to mask the symptoms of what was going on when I switched my diet to eat just meat and I got rid of the issues? My high blood pressure is gone. I don't have high blood pressure anymore. I don't need to take my medicines. And that's why I started this way of eating, was to help with that. Now, along the way, you know, getting better sleep is a tremendous benefit. Losing anxiety is a tremendous benefit. Being overall happy, my general mood is so much better. And I know that makes my wife happy. It makes me a nicer person to be around. Shortly after I stopped my medication, I also stopped drinking alcohol, which saved a lot of money. I stopped drinking coffee, which again saved a lot of money. And back in March, so that'd be my 7 months, yeah, 7 months, whatever it was. Right at that time, March 21st, 22nd, I stopped chewing Copenhagen. Now, I chewed Copenhagen for on and off for 46 years. Mostly on. I'd stopped a couple times, and that was hard to do. This time I used a nicotine pouch to cut down on the amount of Copenhagen I was using daily. And within like 2 weeks of doing that, maybe 3 weeks, I was able to stop chewing Copenhagen altogether. And I just used the nicotine pouch. Another 2 weeks after that, I stopped using the nicotine pouch, and I've been without nicotine now since, like the first week of April, second week of April. I haven't had to use any. Now, I said I was taking 5 prescriptions. That's not all I was prescribed. There were 2 different statins I was supposed to be taking, and I refused to take them. There were these really big fish pills I was supposed to take, and it was like 4 of those a day. I don't take those. Um, I can't remember. There was some other medication I was supposed to take, and I don't remember what it was, but it was supposed to be more than 5. It was more like 8 medicines I was supposed to take, and I was also supposed to take the CoQ10, and well, they weren't medicines, they weren't prescription, they were over the counter. But I was supposed to be taking some of that stuff too, all the prescription medicines, and then you got to take the over the counter medicines to counteract what the prescription medicines are doing, because they're doing damage to your body, and you just don't take them. Switch your eating habits. Stop eating inflammatory foods. Stop eating seed oils. Stop eating refined sugars. Stop eating grains. And just eat meat. You really don't need the carbohydrates that are being shoved into you daily. There's not a need for them. And once you learn that and you figure that out, your life gets a lot better. It gets a lot easier. It's a lot less complicated. So makes everything a lot better. Now, in the what was I trying to say? Man. In the 9 months that I've been doing this, I have lost weight. I did start out at 335 pounds when I was on first started carnivore. My heaviest was 347. That's a lot of weight. 347 pounds is tremendous. And that was December of 2023. I was 347 pounds. I remember that. I went to the doctor, and specifically to lose weight with that. I wanted to lose weight. I was given a prescription medication. Okay, so that's another one I am off of. I didn't even think of that one. I was given a prescription medication to help me lose weight. It wasn't the shot or anything like that. It was a pill. I think it was for seizures, but the side effect of it was an appetite suppressant. And they give that out to help people lose weight that are extremely obese, and I was. My BMI was over a 43. It's 43.4 or something like that. So I was big. I took that for 8 months, and I lost 12 pounds. From December until August, I lost 12 pounds. Now, when I started eating as a carnivore on August 22nd, I weighed at 335 pounds. 6 weeks into it, I stopped taking that prescription medicine to help me lose weight, and 5 blood pressure medications, and an allergy medication. That's 7 medicines I've stopped taking. I've stopped drinking alcohol. I stopped drinking coffee, and for the most part, I don't buy any coffee anymore. I just drink what happens to be made at the office every once in a while. And I've stopped chewing Copenhagen tobacco. And in doing so, that's a tremendous amount of money I'm saving. Coming off of all those medicines, coming off of the alcohol, I used to drink a lot. I've considered myself to be an alcoholic since the mid 80s. That's when I used to start drinking a lot, and that was when I was in the military. Kind of goes hand in hand, back then anyway. But I used to drink a lot even now. I used to drink a lot of whiskey, and I stopped drinking the whiskey. I chewed a lot of Copenhagen. I stopped chewing Copenhagen. Figuring out how much I used to drink, how much Copenhagen I used to have, and the medications I have on a monthly basis. That was a lot of money. I was spending well over $500 a month, almost $600 a month between the Copenhagen, the whiskey, and the 7 medications I was supposed to be taking, my allergy medications. And that was a lot of money I was spending on stuff that I really didn't need. So I bought myself a car. So I could afford to buy a new car because I'm not paying for all those medicines, and I'm not paying for the alcohol anymore. Why not? I eat meat. I don't eat the sides. I don't eat everything else that goes with it. I save money doing that. I have more money now than I've had before. Doing the same job, getting the same pay. I spend less on food because I can eat meat. I bought myself a toy. I gotta figure out how to put this in here. My dog came to visit me again. She's on here. I bought myself a new toy yesterday. I bought a Pit Boss Austin XL Onyx. So it's a smoker grill. So I can smoke meats, I can grill meats, I can do all kinds of different things with it now. I grilled up some burgers yesterday and some hot dogs just to break it in after I did the burning. Holy smokes, the hot dogs just, what do we use? Nathan's hot dogs? They're about the cleanest hot dog you can find out there. They just soaked up the smoke from that. It was a hickory oak smoke, so it was absolutely fabulous. The burgers soaked that in. I just got done reverse searing a couple of steaks, a couple of ribeyes to about 105, 110 degrees, and then I took them off. I cranked the heat up to 500 and opened up the grate so that it had the direct flame right above the burn box. And once I got to 500, I opened that up, seared those steaks in like 3 minutes, a minute and a half on each side, and they were perfect. Oh my God, really good. I also made some lamb chops. So it's a great way to eat. Where else can you get this kind of great food and still lose weight, get off your blood pressure medications, become healthy? And just by watching videos here on YouTube from the carnivore doctors, and there's professors, there's nutritionists, and there's a lot of extremely well-educated people that are doing this and giving information on this. You listen to them, and then you listen to what the mainstream medical advice is, and there's something not right about the mainstream medical advice. When you have somebody that's supposed to be very well educated telling diabetics to continue to eat potatoes and rice and grains just to limit them, but they can eat them all, something's not right. Insulin resistance is not caused by animal foods, by animals, fat. It's not where you get the insulin resistance. Insulin resistance comes from everything that's get turned into a sugar, every carbohydrate. Yeah, that's what it is. You want to get rid of insulin resistance? Stop eating carbs. How do you do that? You go on a carnivore diet, carnivore lifestyle, start eating as a carnivore. Now, I just want to come on and, it's almost my 9 months. I'm very healthy now. You know, my clothes are. I've had to get a whole new wardrobe here not that long ago. My shirts are now a large. I actually do have a shirt that I tried on a couple days ago. It was a shirt that I used to wear back in the 1980s and 1990s. Back when I was in the military, it was one of my battle dress uniform, my BDUs, my camouflage uniform. I was able to wear that again. I put it on and it fit. It fit me nice, like it did back in the day. Awesome. But I was able to wear my old battle dress uniforms. It was awesome. And it fit. And that was a medium. So it's well worn. It's been washed many, many times. So, it's not going to shrink anymore. Well, what's shrinking is me. I'm shrinking. That's just what happens when you eat this way. It's a side effect. The great benefits are coming off the medications, healing your body, getting your body back to where it's supposed to be. The side effect is, if you're looking for it, is weight loss. You can do it. I believe in you. I know it can happen. I've done it myself. So if you're looking to lose weight, there's not a better way to do it. If you're looking to heal your inner body, there's not a better way to do it. Give it a shot. Go ahead and hit that smash button or smash that like button. Subscribe. Send me a comment. Give me just a shout out to say, hey, let me know what's going on with you. Have you tried this? Are you going to try it? What are your results? I'd like to know. But until then, just remember, eat meat and be happy because it's all it takes. Have a great day.